It's been a while. How y'all doing? I hope everything is working somewhat. And you may see this tablet in front of me. What? What's up? What did we name him? Jeremy? That's right. Jeremy says hello too. Ah, dear me. Anyway, Twitchland is currently in ad hell, so we're going to wait a bit on introductions. How's the YouTube folks doing? Nice of you to stop by. Who is Jeremy? First off, spell his name correctly. It is J-E-R-A-M-E-Y. Second, you're looking at him. That right there. That right there is Jeremy. As christened by HoneyBee. And created by HoneyBee. No! Not like that. G-E-R-E-M-E-Y. Jeremy. V was very... Whatever. Thank you for testing. Not G. J. Whatever. I'm tired. I may be fucking stupid myself. Don't worry about it. You're amongst good friends. Anyway. Perfect. Yes, that's the way you spell it. Can you tell that the Bone Man is stressed out of his mind? Can you tell that he's running on his last brain cell, of which he is splitting between 20 tasks? Can you tell that the skeleton is sweating underneath all of these dapper-looking attire? If not, I'll tell you. Help. No, I'm exaggerating. I am knee-deep in work, but I am hanging in there. I'm hanging in there pretty good, honestly. Like, today I drew a mug in a really good looking mug. Like, an eccentric looking mug. And in less than, what, 3.5 hours? And I got 4 more trophies and consolation prizes. Yay. A mug and a bug and a hug? And a rug? No. Just a mug. Just a mug atop a pedestal. With some... I've described it once before, but I won't give it away for any of the viewers who don't know what it looks like just yet. Anyway, welcome on in, Change. Something I can fit my coffee in, if you can earn it. This year round, the mug is only going to the first place contender. Just to make sure you're all fighting for something worth a damn. My brain hurt too. Anyway, now that the Twitch folks are back online, I can properly introduce myself. For those who may not know me, my name is Ricky T. Bones. I am going to put this tablet away so you can see me. I am a singer. I make music every now and again. And I decided to run a 16-player Smash Ultimate Duos Only tournament. Why? To give you an idea, I don't know if it's on DMs or not. Probably not. Let me have one look. Also, do let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet. I think this is where it should be, from what I remember in testing. Oh, that's right, yeah. I think I have seen that as an option, but 16 players Smash, I usually quit after 2. But thank you, Change. I think I have seen something akin to that. That kind of pattern on a nice, comfy sweater. I think that is an option for 4th wall, but I have not had the time to think about anything except the tournament recently, so get back to me on that sometime around winter. We can talk about it then. It's not a bad idea, though. A skull print sweater. Could be nice and cozy. So, I've got a lot to talk about. I don't know which one to get to first. Honestly, I was in the middle of writing my topic deck up. It's a vest? That's also an option if I recall correctly. I don't know about prints though, per se. Let's see. Is there anything I want to talk? Oh, that's actually a good one. Give me a second, folks. My brain is mush, and I need something to help me think. The music helps. Don't get me wrong. But I've been listening to lo-fi beats all day just to drive the demons out of my brain. Yeah, for Leela. You're fighting for your beloved cat gone to the great beyond. Commendable, respectable, and I wish you luck. Team Silly Squadron is not going to give up easy, which I should go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, just to start us off with. For those who may have missed the pinned comment, missed the announcement on YouTube, and somehow laid under a rock for the longest time. Ba-bam. May I present to you Super Smash Bros. Ultimate VTuber Co-op Clash. This here is a fun little collab I have painstakingly put together. A whole lot of crazy, just... Okay. I need to start from the beginning. Aww. In Smash, not just in general, I hope. But for those who may have missed all the announcements because you might be on Twitch or you might be not on social media, I'm running a tournament. I'm running a Smash tournament. Hello, Flash. Hello. We're just chatting away, so you're just in time. I have gathered 16 VTubers and non-VTubers to participate in a duos-only single elimination streamed event called VTuber Co-op Clash. Just don't put me in the same ring as them. Well, that is a decision by your own volition to be successful in this tournament. If you make it far enough, you're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with them eventually. Nah. They are cracked though, I will admit. I will get to that in a moment, but yes. We have a tournament on the horizon. I've run a tournament before. It was for 2XKO, and now it's going to be with these fine folks right here. We have, of course, what day it's going to be on. Nope, we have the teams first. Okay. Whole bunch of VTubers, 16 in total, non-VTubers as well, Michael and Zane, who edited a fantastic promo video that went up on the channel on Saturday, I think. There'll be so much more being... I know. Dude, you have no idea. I have been seeing everybody go into the scrims, and I can't believe how many good players there are. Like, even the least likely to succeed has proven to be impressive in this tournament. What do you think I was doing? I was screaming for my life too. But I was having fun. Honestly, it's like fighting against Zane, fighting against I will get to that. Okay. I'm jumping ahead of it because I'm seeing chat. Okay, let me get all this straight and out there so you guys can understand what the hell is going on. This is VTuber Co-op Clash, a small little casual tournament organized by me. I roped in a bunch of my friends to help me out, and this is their story. This is all going down on February 12th, 5 p.m. CST. And here are our contenders for this event. First up, I'm going to full screen this actually and get... I'm in the way. Hi, Rady. These are some fantastic folks, and I want you to meet them. So, I will step away for a second so you can have a look at this. Sorry, Jeremy. This is Team 1, Team Miss Inputs. Senecal and Rady, they are reigning champions from 2XKO Synchro Slam. They are a duo not to be fucked with. They are in sync, they are on it, and they are ready to throw down. And the way I've run this tournament is I asked them to confirm their fighters ahead of time, and boy oh boy am I happy to see what they've picked so far. Obviously Senecal has some time in Soul Calibur 2, KOF, all that good stuff, and Rady, of course, is addicted to all sorts of anime fighters, so they're both gonna bring a whole lot of stuff to the table. Enjoy getting your food, Ryan. Thank you for stopping by. Next up, we have Team Nah We'd Win. I'm so happy to see them again. So, there's a lot to tell about this, but I'll get into all that on the day of the tournament. Glitched Phantom and Raptor Inc. There's a no better duo I can think of in Smash, until I was proven wrong very recently. Yeah, sometime. Thank you very much, by the way, for offering to get him a replacement controller. Thank you so much. You're a good sport to your team, to even non-teammates. So Team Nah We'd Win, Boy Girl Foe, they're brand new to the scene, Sky Axons and Anna Delna. They're usually at odds with each other, but this time around they decided to team up, which is very interesting. Very interesting. You can find all of these images on social media and on the YouTube channel in a community post. Team 4, my wonderful goobers, Franky Bagman and Twyla Dreams. No holds barred. By the way, for those not keeping track, I made all of these graphics. It took a lot, and I made the logos too. I'm insane. I'm insane. Please, somebody put me in an asylum. Anyway, the Dream Team indeed. The Dream Team indeed. They are going to be fantastic together, and I'm sure they're going to provide some amazing post-match commentary and pre-match commentary. Yeah, Frankie. Team 5. No idea who these guys are. Nope, no idea. Definitely not people who have threatened me with generosity too many times. Yes, it's Doug Gaming 05, Sensei Doug, and TboniDraws, my appreciated artist. Y'all are the graveyard shift, and I could not be happier to see you two team up. Don't make me hurt you, Ricky. I know you. I know. Yeah, Doug returns, sadly without Pistola, who decided to drop out of this one. And it is a team skeleton right there. Good. Thank you very much, Doug, for the gifted sub to Short646. Congratulations, Short. Welcome to the VIP program. Thank you. Truly. Thank you. Why are you both like this? Anyway, moving on. Thank you, Taboni, for the gifted sub to Skelenor, a brand new... Oh, hello, Short. Yes. Congratulations on receiving a gifted sub. Thanks for dropping by. We were announcing some tournament stuff. Anyway, this is the unexpected duo right here. I have a lot of explaining to do with this one because they're moderately out of my league, but I will get to it. The Orion Twins. The Orion Twins have entered the ring, brand new to the scene, but they have a lot of online experience under their belt, and it was out for spades. It was out in spades during the practice session we had a couple days ago. Orion, actually. So they have a very specific way of saying their name. Orion is their name. Orion is some dude they don't know anything about. Yeah. Next up. Oh, God, I have to talk about them. Okay, so you can't see the lovely red ink. I will show this to you right now. You see that red ink? You see that? That's a legally distinct logo that has been defaced for the sake of a small joke called a fart in time. immature. Absolutely immature, but they're the team that decided to be what they are. It is the team of Splatakoi, aka Michael, and Zane, who edited an amazing promo video. And don't worry about that background. It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay. Michael has a crazy good Jigglypuff. Zane is just a crazy good fighter, and I am excited to see both of them step into the ring as teammates instead of being like, oh, you're bad, oh, you're bad, oh, you're bad. We'll see. And our final team, representing the clowns of Funny Bones, it is Silly Squadron, the team of Billy Smiles, who is coming back from 2XKO, and Space Buffoon. Buffy and Billy are gonna be one hell of a team, I'm sure. They're both out of practice, but they're here for a good time. And of course, in case I didn't say it before, the event will be streamed live on my channel February 12th on both Twitch and YouTube. That is 5 p.m. CST, 6 p.m. EST, 3 p.m. PST, and 11 p.m. GMT for those who feel like staying up all night in the UK and not go to the pub. If you would like to know your location, yeah. Yeah. And we'll see who streams their POV, but we got a lot to discuss about this lineup. I'm going to go ahead and shrink it down a little bit. Set it to autoplay. Well, nah, I don't like distractions on my channel. But yeah, welcome on in, Short, by the way, if I didn't say it already. Just so you know, I'm going to be hauling ass as soon as I get off work. Yeah. Don't worry. Y'all are the last preliminary, but certainly not the least to start. And the way matches have been going in the scrims, you say you got like 45 minutes till you're on deck. I have to wonder, yeah. Yeah, don't worry. There's gonna be pre-match interviews, post-match interviews, plenty of opportunity for everybody to show off their personality. So, don't worry, you'll have plenty of time. We'll just see how short the matches end up being, though. Unfortunately, due to time, we have decided to keep it to first to two, which isn't tournament standard, but then again, a lot of this stuff isn't. Like, we're using casual maps, we're doing randomized maps, we are only banning 2 characters, Min Min and Steve. There's a whole lot of information you're going to have to find online, or you can also check it out on the Hoto Calaveras Discord. So yeah, that's the whole skinny of it, but I do have to address an elephant in the room. I'll be the first to say it. The Twins are out of my league. I don't know why they said yes. I don't know okay. I have to give some context. So, in a nutshell, I've been in their chats regularly. A couple of times they've come over here to talk a bit. And I don't recall exactly when this was, but it had to have been before the past tournament. I did actually reach out to them through Twitter DMs because we became mutuals at some point. I think we both just like real like retro games. I don't know. But I asked if they wanted to be part of 2XKO Synchro Slam, and unfortunately they could not make it due to time. They were interested. They wanted to be a part of it, but they just didn't have the time. And golly, did they not have the time. Their content schedule was packed. This time around, though, things have quieted down for both of us, I guess. And when I asked them this time, you know, because I know they got a big history with Smash, it was like, okay, maybe I should try again. And then, yes, we met through Mario Kart 8. That was another Nintendo tournament. Yes, Lola Cup 2024, something like that. But yeah, it was a moonshot. It was a moonshot, no matter what way you look at it. And now here they are, and we actually got to practice together. a lot of us got to practice with the twins. They left that practice match undefeated, and I think we're in for one hell of a show, if I don't mind saying. Everybody's bringing something to the table this time around. This tournament is full of strong contenders, and I'm excited to see what I get the shoutcast tomorrow, Thursday. But it's been I don't know how I got here, guys. I really don't. Like, 80% of this tournament has more subscribers than me. How did I convince 16 people to step into the ring for me to broadcast and shoutcast? How? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's crazy. Absolutely friggin' crazy. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. I used my skeleton powers. I used skelepathy to communicate to the skeleton saying, yes, you want to be in my tournament. Oh. Because you're... compliments. Thank you. Thank you. Just say thank you, dumb butt. Thank you, but... Amazing. That's why they wanted to join. Yeah. I mean, I guess, you know. Everybody loves a good scrap, and I guess they all trust me to run this ship right. So, to all my contenders who may or may not be watching, thank you very much for trusting me with, well, trusting me with your time, I guess. Captain Ricky. Oh, goodness. I try. I try to keep this thing. Captain Ricky of the SS Smash Tourney ship. I'll take that. I'll take that, yes. I am biting my nails trying to make sure that this thing sails smoothly. Sails absolutely smoothly. And there hasn't been any hiccups, surprisingly. Like, everybody who I ended up inviting on a whim has been cool. Like, Zane was a factor I didn't expect, but he's been very helpful. He helped me test out some maps. He provided the name of the Zinger name of this tournament, because originally it was just Co-op Clash. And then he was just like, oh, why not add VTuber to it? I'm like, you're a god. So yeah, that's how the VTuber part of that name came to be. So yeah, everybody has been doing their part to pitch in, have a good time, be good sports, help each other out, you know. And they were all very welcoming to the twins, especially. Like, you know, I was very worried. Because they're normally like, they run a family-friendly channel, and I was worried the two won't mix, but y'all got along just fine. So all that's left to really do is the hard work. Like, I just have to put my nose to the grinder and start working on the maybe HD logos. I have to work on the trophies. I've got one done. It's a very nice looking mug, because last time I put a mug in play and everybody was like, no, I have coffee. I have a need for that mug. And now that mug is hanging up on Doug's fridge. Oh my god. Proudest bit of work you've ever done, Tony, I'm sure. Like, all this, nothing compares to that mug. Nothing compares to that mug and how much it was treasured. Yeah, it was great. It was great. But the mug took 3 hours. I got 2 more trophies, and then I've got an idea. I have an idea about how to do consolatory prizes, but all in all, I'm excited for this tournament. A lot of people are excited for this tournament, especially the participants. I hope you guys are too. because 2XKO Synchro Slam was so hype, and I hope we get to recapture that on Thursday, because it's a bigger tournament. It's going to be a bigger headache, but it's going to be fun, is what I keep telling myself. Like, every time I start to get worried or panicked about game time, I just have to remember that everybody's there for fun. And the viewers, the players, and myself, I'm there to enjoy a good show. So, I just need to stop worrying about it too much. I need to worry about it a healthy amount, but not too much. Yeah, and then I have to juggle, like, streaming, the Olympia business, all sorts of good stuff in between all of that. So it's been a time, y'all. It's been a time. That's why I am dead inside on the thumbnail as per usual. But enough about the tournament. I would love to go on and on about the tournament, but the more I talk about it, the less I'll have to talk about it on the day of. And I'm excited to show y'all exactly what it is. We're all busy people, and we set aside time to decide to smash each other. Things you don't want taken out of context. But I don't think I got to ask everybody, how y'all doing? How are y'all holding up on a Monday evening? Everybody supposedly hates Mondays, but for me, it was just another Monday. Just another day of working, crying. I hate all days. Welcome on in, Centurion. That's a mood. That's a mood. Depending on what kind of days you have day to day, I'm sure it is a mood. It has been a time. It has been a time for me. I have actually been able to sneak in games of rivals every now and again. And I love me my Captain America, bruh. I love me going in the back lines, thrashing some healers, coming out on top because I can dish out so much. I just wish it ran, like, at all. I have not been able to make it play nice for me since day one, but I want to play with a certain particular someone, and I am suffering through the lag because of it. Migraine, sciatic pain, skipping D&D, and because it's a bit overstimulating. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tony. I hope I get to be your detox for the evening. Just chatting away. I would have done Dark Souls, but my hands are starting to get tired from all the art I have to do. Surprising amount. Like, I'm crazy. Absolutely. I think almost every single one of them is now on my wish list, or I've downloaded the demo. Like Seance Manor, I downloaded the demo for that. Hollow Mire, we both had the idea for that. What was it? There was another one that I got. Oh, I actually found a brand new detective game. Yeah, I hope so too, Flash. I'm glad you're doing good. What was it? That's right, The Dark Rites of Arkham. It's a pixel adventure game that I found on a whim just scrolling through YouTube. Brand new? Yes, actually. It's been released since February 2026. February 3rd, actually. It is a pixel horror adventure game. And like point and click adventure, I think. It looks absolutely ridiculous, gorgeous, Cthulhu-esque. Dark Rites, R-I-T-E-S. The Dark Rites of Arkham. Here, let me throw it in chat for you. That's what you want to look up on Steam. It looks good. Looks like, I think it's set in the 1920s. And I dig the Cthulhu aesthetic, the Call of Cthulhu aesthetic, not gonna lie. I wish I had more opportunity to explore it, like tabletop or in video games. I've got a couple of Call of Cthulhu games, actually. It does look good, doesn't it? You know, that there is a secret, by the way, to this kind of pixel art. We kind of encountered it during, what was it called? Urban Myth Dissolution Center. The trick behind this beautiful kind of pixel art is to render it first on proper, like, in a proper way, and then pixelize it later. Just like kind of applying logic to it. And it makes for such a beautiful mix of the mediums. So many skulls in chat. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because of the two really ridiculously generous skeletons who know me. They did that with Dead Cells, yeah. And they also did it with TMNT Tournament Fighters and TMNT Turtles in Time. It's a method that's been around forever. And it's really what makes pixel art look so good at such a low file size. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I wish I was better at genuine art. Oh, good God. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Not so sure about the chair. But yeah, that game looks amazing. I hope I can one day pick it up. For now, though, we're already loaded up on detective games, which is why we're still doing Phoenix Wright tomorrow, because I cannot put that one away. I cannot put either of them away, actually. Urban Myth Dissolution Center and Phoenix Wright, they're going to be long time investments, so I cannot afford to miss a day. I wish I was better at everything involving game development. I'm trying to become a game dev, by the way. Oh, good luck. Good luck, but to you. I actually tried game dev once. A long time ago. Me and my brother Cake, who is now trying game development again through Godot, used to dabble in Unity 3D. We thought we could create like an FPS of some kind or a third-person shooter. I thought I could make a 2D platformer, and we both dabbled in the code a bit, but I got so lost in the syntax. I could not figure heads or tails about coding anything, and there were so many unhelpful tutorials. So I just kind of gave up after a while and pushed myself to make music instead. And now here I am, streaming and not making music. I seem to have a minor problem. Yeah, coding is hard for some people. Other people, they can pick it up like a second language. And I applaud them for it. Spread the word about the tournament with Sixbird and some VA buddies. They seem hype. Ooh! Sixbird, cool. The VA buddies, interesting. So Michael posted in the Fight Club Discord server that, okay, we have to talk about Discord in a second. It was not Michael, it was Senecal who said that his therapist was interested in the Smash tournament. It was like, oh god, everybody loves the Smash. I do have a Discord. I do have a community Discord that I think is in the About section. I'll go ahead and plug it here real quick since you asked so nicely. Server invite. For those who would like to visit the sleepy abode of Hoto Calaveras, it's not there. Oh dear. I'll throw it in chat and then I will double check my About section. It should be one of the panels. It is there. Okay, I just had to make sure. Yes, that one. But for those who feel like checking us out, it is a sleepy Discord. I don't do enough in there, and it's because I'm very busy most of the time, but I do occasionally pop in to say random stuff. Share random stuff I find on the internet. Oh no, really? Oh, I might have... Should we rework your typography, make it pop better? The black on dark red kinda hurts. Noted. Noted. I do have some alternatives I can swap to. These message ones here. Yeah, I probably used the wrong one. Hang on. Let's see if that one works. This one should be correct because it is an internal link that we have in the server. I will go ahead and unbreak that one you mentioned. Thank you for testing it. Oh, I forgot about this. I have to talk about this in a hot minute. Okay. Don't have double audio. It's gonna have double audio. Thank God, I caught it in time. Okay, let me fix that link. It could be broken, or it could just be expired, or I could have used the wrong one. Still invite invalid. Uh-oh. Could potentially be a U problem, yes. Yes, this is an internal link, so it could be a problem on your platform of choice. Let me double check, make sure this is the exact same one. There is also some brand new changes coming. That's correct, yes, that's intentional. There is one central link that works. It is a me problem. Okay, good to know. Okay. No worries, no worries. Thank you for at least bringing it up. So anyway. We have more bullshit coming in the form of identification. Thank you for joining the server, by the way. Hope you enjoy your stay. So, we have all that bullshit coming up. And I highly advise you do not do it unless you have to. Because there was a data breach earlier in Discord's career, and nobody trusts them with anything after that. Thankfully, my server is relatively family friendly. And I don't know about the Fight Club. Fight Club might be whacked by it. But be very careful about where you submit confidential information, folks. Even if they say it's confidential, they can be everywhere. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for shilling the merchandise. Anyway, moving on from that disgusting nonsense. Did you guys know I'm a world record holder now? I, along with 5 other amazing individuals, took down the first run in a beat 'em up called TMNT Shredder's Revenge. We are speedrunner world record holders now. There was a free world record up for grabs if you managed to get 6 people in one long game of TMNT SR, and I happen to be one of 6. Let me go grab the image just to prove my nerdiness. Let's see, it is channel related, milestones, and ba-bam. That's my name, alongside Sensei Doug, Fabulich, Marek Ishtar, and Inhuman Baron, as well as Chris, Doug's brother. It was a crazy night. The entire run is up on YouTube, and we are the first to do it in history. It's crazy. But I will be very honest with you. The second we finish that run, it was unreal. Where could we see it? What should I type? Let me go get the link for it, actually. It's available on Doug's YouTube channel, Doug's Speedrun Spot. I think I can go grab it from our group chat. It's crazy. It was a crazy good time. A lot of people were falling asleep during it, just be advised. But we got it done, baby. We got it done. We're going to get faster. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. As soon as I actually manage to find the time to speed up myself. and get to practice. Sorry, Pass Dog. This is our speed run. On Doug's channel. It took us 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 10 seconds, which is well above par for most of the runs on the site. But we're the first to do it. So far, nobody else has been able to get 6 speedrunners in a single session, and man, was it tough to keep the netcode together. Thank you, Century. Thank you. Appreciate you appreciating the homies. Thank you very much. But yeah, it was friggin' crazy, man. I still can't believe I can hold that up high. I can say that I am a world record holder, even if it's a free one. It's still earned. It was still hard earned. We practiced a lot. And we managed it in one night, and we're gonna go back again when we get the time. There might be more speedrunning opportunities for me coming up soon, but I'll keep that under wraps for now. We'll see. We will do our best to ensure that future continues to be a reality. Well, we shall see. Hello, zombie! Agreed, yes. Agreed. How are you doing this evening? We're just chilling and chatting about pretty much anything we think of right now, because I have been working hard on graphics, arts, and designs. That's correct, yes. If you do feel like supporting the Bone Man by proxy, you can support my model artist, TboniDraws, who is available on Ko-Fi and recently VGen. She's trying to get verified, so if you've got any work for Tony, everything helps. Okay, I have done so many ads tonight. Damn you, Tony. Why are you making me do this? I don't like using my customer service voice. I'm just trying to be here and be a nice conversationalist. Provide them with the talkies and all that. Can't all be ads. My God. Those are the links you want to check out, folks, if you got some extra dosh. Man. Do I really want to talk about it? I guess I should. So not many people here are sports ball fans. I know a couple people are. Everybody's talking about the big, amazing halftime show. This was so amazing, so great, such a great representation of Hispanic heritage, and I freaking missed it. I was asleep. For a very good reason, actually. 2 reasons. 3 reasons, now that I think about it. So, in a nutshell, I woke up that day at 8 a.m. because I was quite worried about, you know, the amazing, spectacular Orion twins joining our scrims for the first time, you know. And I was a bit worried about that. That kept me up a little bit, but also that evening I had some very lovely pizza as a Super Bowl treat. That was heavy as shit. That knocked me out, and then it didn't help that the Super Bowl itself was a snooze fest. Am I good? I try to be, man. But when the chips are down, my stomach doesn't like to let me sleep. It's just a me thing. Don't worry about it. I'm A-okay today. I got plenty of sleep today. But when the chips are down, my My eye detects a bot slam. I don't know. It's like when I get into work mode. I need to go and sleep. Good night, Sentry. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for joining the server, and I hope you enjoy whatever comes next. Be it in your life or on stream. Have a good night. The Seabirds beat the Patriots. Yes, they did. I know a certain somebody is happy to see his team win something. I was happy to see the Seahawks win. Like the Patriots, the game the Patriots got into the Super Bowl with was a snow game, and they only won because they blended in with every freaking thing. That's inflammatory. I should stop that rhetoric. I'm mostly joking here. Oh, feel free to. We'll be here for a while. You can definitely go and bully Billy and come back within record time, I'm sure. He's playing Morta right now, I think. We'll see how long he goes. Man. It's been a minute. It's been a week, y'all. It's been a week. It's been a world record. I've had to organize the tournament. I've had to make rushed graphics. Like literally, legit. I worked until the hour that I was supposed to post everything. Just to go back to that, why the hell not? My last promo card that I worked on. Let's see. It was this one. And I will tell you why. Why was that? It's because Billy said, "Aw, damn, he didn't keep the Bowser pronunciation in there." I was like, God damn it. And then fix it immediately. Because I enjoy my friends and I enjoy little details like this. Unfortunately, I did get one major detail wrong, and it's that Buffy here is a starfighter pilot, not a fighter jet pilot. So I need to change Silly Squadron's banner at some point. I need to change their logo at some point. Oh, man. But it's been fun. It's been a fun challenge. Like, it's been a fun challenge making all sorts of crazy graphics for this event. I really love how minimalistic the Smash UI is. And it was kind of the same deal with 2XKO. Like, it's just simple, clean, flat colors, not many gradients, unless it's like promotional stuff. No, there's a couple gradients. Like, there's some subtle shadowing here and there. Sorry I'm nerding out about graphic design, but I have a keen eye for detail when it comes to recreating UI like that. And it's so fun because, like, I get to get into the head of whoever was designing it. Like, there's so many subtleties. Did you know there's actually a wiki for game UI? I can't believe there is, and it was so helpful in deciding what goes where. Like, obviously, this blue and red thing, it's based on the character select screen. And then the gray tone in the background, that's the same gray tone you'd find in screenshots. The top banner is from, like, World of Light menus. It was just easy to find inspiration for all this. I almost used the same exact font as the logo, and that would have been problematic because I think that's copyrighted. Not gonna lie, I think that might have been copyrighted. So I stopped short and used one of my local free fonts just to make that work. Oh god. Do I even get into that? You know what? I wonder. No, I'm gonna get into that afterwards. I was gonna say, like, should I do a deep dive of everybody's logos real quick? But the answer is no. The answer is no. I can do that another time. I would love to. I would love to ramble on about all the crazy inspirations I pulled out of nowhere. Like, okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna do that right now because I am strapped for stuff to talk about. I want to go into some of these real quick because they were a pain to do, and I like I've heard about how some people take a bottle of vodka, walk into a recording room, and come out with a song about 4 hours later. Me? I don't have any such luck. Instead, I just burn my brain cells in the incinerator, and eventually something comes out right. Case in point, if I can find it really quick, I finally took my OBS off of administrator mode so I can actually do this properly. So, Misinputs has a logo. Now We'd Win has a logo. No Holds Barred was pretty easy, but the one I want to talk about first is Boy Girl Foe. This right here. This was an accident. So, the biggest thing I wanted to do was something grungy, something 90s-esque. Something that fit both Anna and Sky. And so I went with their theme colors. Left on is Sky, right is Anna. If I got those correct, I hope. I think Anna's theme is red. And Sky's theme is yellow or something of the sort. And then mix those two colors together, you get orange. Boy Girl Foe was their idea. And the grungy aesthetic was happenstance because I was searching up and down the internet trying to find, like, what font was grungy, what font would work. I would try to steel background, I tried a black background, and then accidentally I decided to do the spray paint pattern against like a colored font, and then I removed the font. It was like, oh damn, that kind of slaps. Yeah, we're going with that. I'm running out of time. So that's how I got a spray paint stenciled kind of look for this. It's a free font I found online, plus some liberal application of the spray paint tool and CSP on a simple black chalkboard kind of look. That's Boy Girl Foe. And it took experimentation. Experimentation leads to wonderful findings. And that is how art is created. Then you get into the really specific ones. This one was easy. No Holds Bards. This is the team of Twyla and Franky. That is their name. I do not take credit for any of these names, by the way. All of these names are by their own teams. I'm just the one who facilitates them and makes them look amazing. This is just a standard PNG background. I found a font that looks like the 13th Warrior or Diablo, and then I found a nice little kind of Gaelic kind of font. Add in some notes, you've got yourself No Holds Bards. It could be anything, like, it's just D&D stuff. That's basically what I drew for this one. Now, this, let's see, who is the fourth one? Petition to make Ricky the professor of one of my classes. You give me too much credit. It's mostly instinct. It's really just instinct, B. Like, I have a very good eye for picturesque stuff, and I am willing to experiment and experiment around themes. And it just kind of works. It clicks in my head. Let's see here. So No Holds Bards. I have to actually look at the flow of all this. Okay, I have the official flow here, so what is it? Tournament info. So Misinputs, Boy Girl Foe, got them. Orion Twins versus No Holds Bards. Looking forward to that one. Now We'd Win versus, oh gosh darn it. Okay. I have to talk about the copyright infringement team. So, you might be thinking at first, this is a Hat in Times logo. No. No, it's not. For legal reasons, and for personal security reasons, I have to tell you, no, it's not. This is a facsimile of the Hat in Time logo that I hastily threw together, put all the correct colors in place, found a PNG of an hourglass, and then scribbled on it with a distinct MS Paint looking brush, F and R. It's not the same logo, and it's all the same themes. And that is why I'm hoping to God Gears for Breakfast doesn't take me to court. This was Zane and Michael's idea. I don't know what possessed them to name their team this, but they did. So I literally took, what was it, like Arial black font, made it big, put them all in the right places, and drew in it on red ink. It's so stupid. And I pained over that idea for so long. I was like, do I have to make it really detailed? Do I have to make it not detailed? And in the end, I was just like, you know what? It's a meme. Just get close. And even the hourglass is not original. The pets, yeah. They were stonewalled most of the time. Like, I saw the first half, nearly fell asleep because the Patriots could not score against a team that felt like they were just mind-reading their opponents. Let's see here. Who is left? I think it's just... Yep. The Orion Twins provided their own logo. And then there's the Graveyard Shift. This is not the final one. If you look closely, you'll see it's fuzzy. I do need to remake this, but the Graveyard Shift, I was painting over this one. I didn't know which way to go with it. Initially I thought, okay, do I go with a gravestone? No, it doesn't really work for a shift. Do I go with a graveyard? I can't draw that much in so little time. And so I ended up saying, okay, you know what? The Graveyard Shift. Both of these players are hard workers. They work full-time jobs, and they are open 24 hours kind of people. So what better way to represent them than with a open sign inspiration mixed with a little bit of skull iconography. So I had a neon font for this. That's why everything looks so good in the font, and then the rest I drew myself. Yes, you do. Yes, you do work your asses off. Okay, let me throw a snooze on just so I can finish my lecture here. And I don't have... Yeah, it is actually. That's been one rolling theme with everybody except a fart in time. Damn you guys for making me say that. Boy Girl Foe has their team's theme colors. No Holds Bards doesn't have them, but it's because they're intended to be D&D-esque. And then Graveyard Shift absolutely does have your colors. It's your shade of purple that I stole from your model, or color picked, I should say, and then I color picked the red from Doug's model as well. I'm very particular about that. I love when you draw inspiration and material on top of that from the existing inspirations or linked ideas. Like, I was very particular about getting the promo cards right, and I went and sought out all the screenshots I could of the game's UI to get all the colors the exact same. Every single color here was decided by Nintendo. And what's it? Sakurai's team. Let's just say Sakurai's team because I have forgotten what his actual company is called. Sora? Sora Limited? I don't remember. Anyway, but yes, Graveyard Shift is just a black background, a blue border, a white border, and then all custom skull art, bones, and a fancy font with neon. You take all that together, you put it in a folder, target each one separately, and put an additional layer of color over each, and add Gaussian blur. You have yourself a neon sign. Because I don't know how to do bloom in CSP yet. I can probably find it. Whoa! Hello, Ninja! Welcome on in! Welcome on in! I was just discussing some promotional stuff. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you very much for stopping by. Let me go ahead and give you a quick shout out, Ninja. It has been far too long, my friend. Let me... think this will work. Yeah, there we go. Welcome on in, Raiders. For those who may not know the skeleton that stands before you, I am Detective Ricky T. Bones. I am a singer, song composer, and streamer, and I am currently talking about my upcoming tournaments called VTuber Co-op Clash, a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Duos Only tournament. The best skeleton. I don't know. There's a couple of amazing skeletons out there. But thank you very much for your compliment. Yeah. I'm friends with Franky Bagman, one of Ninja's many friends. And that's how we know each other. Thank you very much for trusting me with your folks. If you do have to raid and run, I do understand, but I appreciate you sticking around to check me out. Have a good night if you have to, and then stick around after the ad break, and I will be regaling us with all sorts of other tales. But we were just talking about all the iconography that goes with this lovely tournament. I was talking about the logos here. This one was not easy. And it's still not final. I would trust you with my life. I don't know about trusting a dead man with your life, friend, but you know what, Ninja? You do you. Silly Squadron, I mucked up. I failed to realize, as I was feverishly throwing this together, that Buffy, that is Space Buffoon, is a starfighter pilot. This needs to be a rocket ship. Maybe I should do something special with the helmets, but this was a panicked order because I think I had one day to do this final one. It is just a Navy background, a PNG fighter jet from Irasu Toya, Silly Squadron written in gunplay, and 2 clown emojis with really shitty helmets drawn on and their little tufts of hair poking out. I did this all at a very tiny size. That is up to you. I still need to redo this thing. Like, that's not just the rocket ship, Tony. I have to supersize this, replace the emoticons, redraw the helmets. It's gonna be a whole problem that I have to deal with if I need to. For now, I think I can get away with this being a jet fighter. I'm gonna go grab dinner, so I'm a lurk. Thank you very much for lurking, Ninja. Enjoy your dinner. We are going to have some ads in about 1:30 Twitch, folks, so this would be a good time to step away for a little bit. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. We're going to be here for a little bit longer yapping with the Bone Man. So we got 1 minute until an ad break, and then we will talk about some inconsequential stuff while y'all are gone. Let me take a quick sip. I don't think I've had one in a fair bit, judging by how heavy this invisible water is. Whew. Man, it's been forever since I just yapped for 2 hours. And it will be 2 hours because I do have a lot of work still to do. I have 3 more trophies to make, and I have a template to make for consolation prizes. You need more coffee. I don't know about that. Well, you are working on stuff at all times, so maybe you should take a break to go get some. I'll be here, don't worry. I'll just be talking to myself in the void. I've done that before several times. It's just called walking outside and talking to yourself. I live in the void, I'll have you know. Just got home. Ah, I see. Alright. Good luck, Twitch viewers. See you on the other side of the adpocalypse. Boy, I could stretch real quick, actually. Oh, that was a couple of pops. A symphony, rather. For free. No need to have spend mementos. Oh my god, that reminds me. I get to have points betting on this tournament. That's gonna be fun. We'll see how many predictions everybody gets right. Would that fit? Perchance. I was also gonna try and find something on Arasutoya that works. But an icon like that wouldn't be too bad. I just need it as a PNG and maybe I can try it out, but like I said, Tony, it's more just that I have to remake this thing. Like, I should probably use a different background color, a different font. I have to remake the helmets so that they're more high-tech. I know you can. Okay. Tell you what, if you want to remake it for me, that I can agree with, because it's not going to be something you'll be rewarded with. So. Yeah, I know, and when I make my banners, I have to make it within the borders of the promo card. So, that's why it wasn't huge originally. Let me send you all the info you might need. Real quick, while we're waiting for the Twitch folks to come on back. Oh man, it's been a trip trying to do all this in a short amount of time, man. Okay, that's not gonna work. Where is it? There? Okay, there's where I need. I am shoving these into the DMs for you to look at. Oh, wait, hold on. You might not be able to do this because you're going to need a font. You're going to need some kind of sci-fi font to replace that. I have faith in your ability to research. I might have suggestions, but I don't have the time to really suggest exactly what you need right now. Is there anything else I need to give you? Nope, that's pretty much all I can offer. It's the original logo and the clown emoticon. Alright. If you got your own arsenal you can rely on, that's perfectly fine. Okay. While Tony works on that, I will still have time to work on the other stuff here. Man. There's been so much going on in my world, man. Not a whole lot of it IRL either. It's just like always people, always something to do around my spot. I've even got a cover I'm working on right now, and I've not been able to record anything for it because I've been so busy. It's nice to be needed, but it's also nice to have time to yourself. And I don't get enough of either. I just have a problem of always making myself available to folks. But it's nice. It's a nice problem to have. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. Oh dear. I hope it's nothing serious. Dentist appointments can be scary. Welcome on back, Twitch viewers, by the way. For those who are curious about what y'all missed, 'twasn't anything much. I just was talking to my artist about potentially helping me out with some projects. Then it's for the better, B. Don't worry, it'll be a good change no matter what happens. Oh, right. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, excellent. I need to double check this. Okay, had to make sure. There we go. Had a major toothache last month. Oh dear. Oh dear. I will admit, these big old fangs of mine in front of me have not seen a dentist in a long while, and I'm sure I'd give him a heart attack if I did. I have some not okay mandibles, as it were. Like, already, you can tell that the big three teeth is a problem itself, but Whenever I should not talk about that actually. That'd be concerning. Anyway, moving on. Teeth on the other side start. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, no, B. This is an essential thing. Just relax. It'll be fine. I should really change that logo stuff, but I can do that after stream. And the scrims so far have been absolutely incredible, by the way. Like, every one of these teams is something to bring to the table. I don't want to get too much into it because, like, I have scouting reports I have to write before the tournaments. I will be introducing each fight card. It's going to be just like 2XKO Synchro Slam, but with a lot more people to talk about. I just hope my promos don't go too long and eclipse the gameplay segment. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just excited about the amount of people. Like, legit. Just after that toothache. I hope it's something serious, B. I hope you don't have to, like, make this a multiple trips to the dentist. 2 years ago, I was using Mutant Football League to shoutcast matches because I didn't have any friends to play with. Tournaments like this were dreams back then. And now, I've somehow managed to rope in 16 people who are willing to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate against each other. Some of them strangers, some of them not so strange. Just... I don't get it, man. You know... Do I ask this again? No. It's just crazy. It's crazy how synonymous the name Ricky T. Bones has been with so many incredible things. Like at this point, I cannot shake this name anymore. And I'm happy about that. It's a very unique name. I love it. I do always wonder, like, what would I be with skin? And the answer is more expressive. And I sometimes wonder about that. But the problem is, I'm a skeleton. I've built my entire joke library around being a skeleton. If I weren't a skeleton, would I still be me? Would I still be me? Yes, B? With all due respect, yes. I don't know. I know that people are here more for the personality behind the face. Like, I could pull a Germa. With all due respect, please don't put skin on. Really? Really? You appreciate me more without human flesh. That's a first. That's the first time anybody has ever said that. What is it? The monstrous voice that doesn't fit a human face? That's interesting. You're actually the first person to say that, B. Most people are just like, you're still you, even at the end of the day, but I do have to agree. It is hard to see me with skin. Like, definitely not on top of this skull, like a normal human skull, but it's not that you wouldn't be the same person. It's the fact that this is the face I've grown to associate you with. Brand recognition. I couldn't picture this model with flesh on. Well, definitely not. No. Definitely not, no. What, Tony? What? What do you... oh, DMs, I see them. 1, no, 2, maybe 3, questionable. I would say try 2 and 3 and see how they look. So in a way, this is you. Man. See, that's unfortunate, B. That's unfortunate, because I think 70% of artists would not touch a skeleton with a 10-foot pole. But it's not what makes you, you know? It's a part of you. And I think that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not wrong, am I, Tony? I'm not wrong. I mean, like, as in, like, there's a reason some people don't do skeletons, and it's because it's anatomy. Anatomy's a bitch. I'm a walking, talking challenge to every artist who ever wants to do fan art. But if I have a chiseled chin, neck, actual muscles, I will be a real boy. Nah. Look, I'm working on it, but funds are short. B, chill. It's fine. You need to take care of yourself. Sky's motherfucker. Yeah, I've heard that about Sky too, yeah. Sky's got so much detail to him. I am so sorry, B. I'm sorry I gave you an impossible challenge of a suit. I will be honest. How you doing, Ricky and Chan? Doing alright, Jean Marie. Thank you for stopping by. What is the banner size? Let me look at one that's actually supersized real quick. That's correct, B. That's because it's a custom idea that doesn't really exist. I made this because I never got to see anything like this when I worked as a suit salesman. Like this is my dream suit right here. This is my dream suit. Is a pinstripes 2-piece suit. Is a pinstripe 3-piece suit with peak lapels, a black, quote-unquote, black vest, hat, red band. It's custom. It's a custom thing. So if you're willing to make it, God help you. That is dedication just for a photo shoot with a skeleton. You're absolutely crazy. Okay, let me get back to you, Tony. Where is... There it is. Oh, wow. I'm seeing, like, for that one specifically, yeah, as it is just fine. So around 800 to 1,000, depending on how wide it's going to be. However, I'm going to send you one more thing. As a... May have to make it to my measurements and give myself... That's a good idea, reusing it. Has to be long ways. Preferably. I'm going to... Actually, no. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Go to the server. Download one of the promo cards so you have a baseline of what kind of boundaries you've got to work with. Exactly. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of upsides and downsides to being a skeleton. Let's delve into this, shall we? The upside to being a skeleton is that people like skeletons. Some people like skeletons. They're fun to fight in RPGs. They're fun to play as in games. They're silly. They're spooky. They're scary. And they're us. They are very much within all of us. I need your hat. I need your hat, your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I don't know about that. Haberdashery is a skill in itself. You're gonna have to do some decent digging if you're gonna do that by hand. I feel like you can find a decent facsimile of it in, like, a costume store. Like, black hats with red bands, I feel like I've seen it a couple of, like, Party Cities at this point. Or Spirit Halloweens. But, just to touch on this a bit, because this has been on my mind since I've been a skeleton. The upsides are that it's a very unique idea. You get to have a bunch of Skele-friends by accident. I didn't know there was a skeleton community until I started being a skeleton. And I'm surrounded by so many hardworking VTubers now. There's a community for every type of VTuber, I think. But I've managed to find a really cool bunch of hardworking folks in mine. You know, I get to be a skeleton in a suit. A dead guy in a suit is nothing unheard of. I get to be a dead detective. It's pretty cool. But the downside is that I don't got lips. I don't got eyelashes. I don't got eyebrows. I don't got skin. I don't got eyes at all. Like, you can never tell where I'm looking. You can never tell what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. There's some form of smile I have to me. See? That's a smile. That's supposedly a smile. Like, there is so much that's unconventional about my model. And yet, it works. It works. And, you know, not everybody is appalled by it. People really appreciate it. It's fun. And it's me. You know, you don't got lips. How do you talk so well to us? Well, I hate to tell you this, but I may or may not be inside your head telepathically. Skelepathy is a real thing. Don't worry about it. There are always people who want to press lips to teeth with a skeleton. Unfortunately, we both know that to be true. I doubt I'll have anybody interested in doing that by Valentine's Day, but you know what? You can always dream. Got that going for me. I'm not sure I want it, but you know what? It exists. Like, I still have to read... Oh god, is it too... Yeah, it's too far to reach. I actually have a book that's kinda in that same vein, B. I've picked up a while back a Disney fiction book that pertained to... Ooh. Actually, that's kind of good. Damn, okay. Okay, yeah, I approve of this. This is looking great so far. But anyway. What was it I was gonna say? It was about Nightmare Before Christmas, after the Nightmare Before Christmas. The Queen of the Pumpkin Patch and Jack finally go on that honeymoon. And I have never read the words I saw in that book about how sweet his skull looked, about how his bony lips curled into a smile. It was weird. I felt like I was being targeted, even though the writer clearly didn't intend for a skeleton audience. Hello, Beautiful Rosebell. We're doing awesome. We're doing awesome. We're just chatting about... if you can find someone that has a sewing pattern for your type of suit, I will do my best to make it. Noted. Well, it's a 3-piece suit, so it's an elongated tail. I don't know. If I ever have the time to do that kind of research, I will let you know, B. B, please. You have a life. Live it. Don't live for the dead man. If it's a passion project. With my ear, all I'm hearing is some bone rattling. But in my mind, someone is talking so elegantly. Exactly. Exactly. That is the trick to being a skeleton. Never let them understand how you work. I know, B. I know. It's a passion project. You're a very creative individual, and you've got so much... You got so much talent, you want to spend it out everywhere you can. I could and would make matching suits. Could. At this point, I don't doubt. You've shown us quite a couple of amazing creative traits along the way. I have full faith that you could probably do a lot of this. Hell, like look at me. I'm an artist now. Apparently graphic design is my passion by accident. And I'm running an entire tournament off of no budget. Good God. So, anything is possible, dear viewers. Anything is possible. Even if you think you're at the lowest of the low, I got good news for you. You put your mind to it, you just stop downing yourself, it actually works. No, I did not see the dice bag, actually. I don't think you ever sent us the completed project yet. No. Man. But yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I still need to start getting into sewing because now I have a sewing machine proper. Cake's probably going to use it first before I do. But I've had a suit jacket template for the longest time. And if I can just wrap my head around it and make time to make the Gallant model and make time to exercise and make time for this and that, Ricky, you're giving yourself too much to do any of this shit. This tale as old as time, folks. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, good choice of pattern. It's sort of a blue, light blue, flowery kind of feel. Kind of feels like an old bonnet, inverted. It looks so cozy. With a black rope tying it all together. Very nice. Anyway, yeah, the book was Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. It was weird. And I still haven't finished it yet, but it was getting interesting. It was just kind of getting weird because they went to Valentine's Day land and things got weird. She was thinking about all the skeleton children they would have, and I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure how I want to know how it works. It's weird. It's weird. One of these days I'll finish that, and Piranesi. Those are two great books. They have 5 kids. Oh, Jesus. If I'm ever able to, I want to start making these to sell. Ooh. Damn. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I will warn you, though. Double check your local prices for all the material first, because that's going to be where your price starts. And then you're going to have to decide how much profit you want to make off of that thing. Cake is currently working on a leather crafting project, and it is so expensive that he has to charge at least three figures above 200. It's pretty nutso, but he has a keen amount of detail that not everybody else has, so he is a-okay with charging that much. I have to agree, honestly. Like, dice bags, I see them all over the place. They're definitely, like, worth people's time. There's definitely some collectors out there. You could make a killing, I think. You just have to worry about cost and profit. It's something else, man. I need to get my hands dirty with stuff. How the heck do you have so much material on hand and so many ways to make it work for you, B? Does your art class just like open 24/7 to you? Or have you just been accruing tools of the trade this entire time? That's friggin' wild, man. That's friggin' wild. Okay, so it is... Alright, let me have a look. Oh, bam. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. I will take it as is because you worked hard on it for a decent amount of time. Thank you very much for saving my ass there, buddy. Let me see where I need to put this. Oh, my files are such a mess. Okay, team logos, there we go. Silly Squadron 2.0. I will be able to use that when the day comes. Thank you so much for doing that for free. I will post it right now. Tournaments, teams, promo stuff. There we go. Okay. More than welcome to show it off. Absolutely will. As soon as I find it again in my sea of files. There it is. Take a look at this. Holy shit! That's big. Okay. This was... was much bigger than expected. There. The new Silly Squadron logo. Much more Starfighter. Yeah, I forgot you do things in inches rather than pixels, unlike me. That is brilliant. That is very nice. I'm sure Billy and Buffy are going to appreciate the hell out of this. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Going to throw this in the chat. New team logo for @Team Silly Squadron. Provided by TboniDraws. Thank you for saving my ass on this one. Actually copied your file and changed the resolution to 300 dpi instead of 72. Okay, that explains why it's so friggin' big. Oh, Billy appreciates that. Oh, man. This tournament's coming together, man. I just need to work on the rest of this. I'm off. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for dropping by, Jean Marie. I appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely night. You do this all at home. My God, B. You are a wizard. You are an absolute creative wizard. Good grief. You're very lucky to have all that material on hand. You're very lucky to have all the tools you need. You're a regular workshop. Congratulations. You probably do have what it takes to turn this hobby into an actual business, not gonna lie. If you invest enough time and money in yourself, there's a good chance. There's a good chance. Hello, Rupee. Alright. 20 more minutes to talk. Let's see. I also say, ow. You gotta pet the cats. Don't get bit by it. Wow. Damn. Only with the thought of making them as gifts. Didn't have any intention of selling them until recently. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I had no intention of... Oh, what am I saying? I totally intended to make this whole streaming business a business, but... I still can't handle people being generous towards me. I will get there eventually. I will get there to be able to just say thank you very much. I can do it. I believe in myself. Don't smile at me, please. Don't use that threatening smile against me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's been a long day for me. One day, guys. One day. One day we'll be world famous. How much did I pay for that model? Not enough. I've spent $0 on this model and a whole lot of brain power, and I still owe you about 500 smackaroos. Don't get it twisted. I will pay you back one day. I owe you and Franky a healthiest sum of money. Yeah. You're not getting away. You're not getting away. A dead man pays his debts. There is generosity and there is unpaid labor. When I get a job, I am setting aside money to pay you and Franky the proper sum you owe. Alright? Don't even stress about it. I have been keeping track of all the fees incurred. The doc is there. What do you mean, lore? Oh boy. Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about today? Cover's still in the works. Tournaments on the horizon. My brain hurts from making all these graphic arts. I know. I'm not holding this over anybody's head. I'm holding this over my head because in my head, I'm a bum. I've been bumming off of a lot of friends, and I do my best not to continue to do that. I haven't had time to look for a job, though, I'll be real. The tournament's been taking up a lot of my time. So, don't you worry. I'm doing this because I feel like you deserve it. And this payment is not going to come anytime soon so long as I don't have a standard job. But when I do get one, you bet your ass, you and Franky are on the list. The list. And everybody else who's been generous towards the channel, all I do is really just stream as much as I can. Good. Fear the generous bone man. When he gets a job, mark my words, he will actually do shit that's nice for other people aside from streaming. Imagine on being Ricky's to payback list. Hey Ricky, what'd I miss? A fair bit of conversation. Welcome on in, the Queen. Nothing you probably haven't seen in the Discord already. I talked about the tournament upcoming. I showed off all the logos, some deep dives into how they got made. We talked about what I would look like with skin, and some people were like, bro, I subscribe to you because you're a skeleton. Don't you dare wear a skin suit. I'm like, okay. Okay. I guess dreams can be memes. Just learn the Z lore so I can ramble about it with someone. I cannot. My brain is already full of other useless information. And useful at this point. I wish I could commit that much time to it, man. But at the end of the day, I am just one man. I cannot consume the entirety of the Legend of Zelda lore. So yes, that's why we're playing the games. And unfortunately, I had to skip 1 week for Dark Souls, even though we're kind of cruising through it, not gonna lie. I think I may have broken the game again, and I do apologize about... No, wait. I died a bunch of times last stream. I have not broken the game. I have not broken the game. The game is breaking me still. As long as it's doing that, I am still playing Dark Souls right. I think. Look, Skyward Sword is still on my back shelf. It's still ready and waiting there. I haven't touched it. It's a game ready to go. But I just need the time slots, and unfortunately, I've got 3 filled right now that I did not expect filled. And someday, me and Senegal are going to go back to the DK jungle. So I'm looking forward to that as well. We were supposed to figure something out this week, actually. But then the tournament was all like, "Hey, buddy, you got some free time on your hands? How about you leave me a little scratch? Makes you feel any better? I'll play along with you, either in VC or chat. Up to you. Up to you. Like, Don't worry. I will get through it. I will get through it on my own time. We just need the time to actually spend on it. Yeah, I forgot to ask. How are you doing, The Queen? It's been a little bit since we've seen each other. Or since you've been in the chat for a little bit. Sorry you're dropping in a little late, as we are just gonna wrap up at the end of this hour. Wouldn't mind helping with the goofy voices. Now that's not a bad idea. Especially now that I got my audio monitor situation taken care of. Surviving, just about. That's a mood, The Queen. Yes, B, what is it? Usually when it has 2 question marks, it's like something interesting and urgent. Oh, man. I've been having a good time. A certain someone. Just a query then. Just fire away, B. I'll be waiting for it. But I am looking forward to Skyward Sword, I will admit. Oh god, that's right. You were stuck in VC with Tony. At least you got rid of the wrestling gifs that were littered across the place. Those are fine though. Those are perfectly fine. Just wanted to let you know that I have an update on how my level up goes in D&D tomorrow. Ooh! The rogue gets a gun. An eldritch gun. Or is neutral. I hope you have a good time with your new subclass. And I hope it doesn't come back to bite you. Multiclassing into Warlock will be fun. If that's your choice. Or Sorcerer. I don't remember which one you're going to go for. And access to Fireball. That's going to be fun. Oh, man. You're going to have an Eldritch Blaster. You're going to have a Fireball Grenade. You're going to be able to taunt your enemy. Sounds like you're playing Han Solo now that I think about it. I have certain ideas as to how Girahim sounds, and I want to see how you pull it off. My usual fanciful ways. Attitude, you say? Ooh, I do love me a character with attitude. Ah, crap. That reminds me. Speaking of voicing characters in games, I did make a promise that I would play Dream Daddy on stream for Valentine's Day. Thank you, thank you. And I didn't put it on the schedule. I honestly forgot about it with all the tournament prep. So, I want to hear it from the peanut gallery before I make an amendment. Does it happen on... It cannot happen on Valentine's Day, because I actually have a meeting that day. Is it okay if it's a Valentine's Day weekend? Because I'm going to be dead after Thursday. Like, dead. So I was thinking at Sunday. We could do it start of next week. Sunday? Absolutely. Okay. I can do that. That'll be a nice palate cleanser. And then I'll do Dark Souls some Mondays. Just to make back time. I will be here. Good. That's the most important thing I needed to know. Was that B, the person who's most into this, is going to be there. Is going to be there, and how. Yeah, no, I need my fix. I need my fix, amigo. I need my fix. I gotta have my DS fix, and I have not been able to grind. I have not been able to touch the game, and now I had to skip an entire week just because I did not have the energy to play Dark Souls. I'm so sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, normal start time. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I hate that I can just say that off the top of my head, but I've been at that time for so long, of course I can. Done. I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad you're excited for it, B. And then we got Phoenix right tomorrow, where I'm gonna tear out my throat as per usual. I get out of work at 8. Perfect. You're gonna have a radio play to listen to on the way back home. There's the lad in my DMs. Lass. Cute. Cute rupee. Ugh. Man. I do have to ask though, B, a double check on this. How saucy does it get? Don't forget to eat on time, Ricky. Haha. Haha, Doug. Aren't you live? Aren't you playing Resident Evil? Go worry about the zombies trying to eat you. I will eat after this. Don't worry though. I appreciate you checking on me. Define saucy, as in, should I have the sensor prepared and updated? Saucy in text, I should be able to handle. Okay, there's no on-screen stuff, so my channel is not getting destroyed. Wait, does that mean there's descriptors? No on-screen stuff is not reassuring. Just references to one night stands. Ah, okay. Okay. Don't worry about you. Okay. Long as you're focused on not dying, that's perfectly fine. Don't go into detail. No. Okay. Gotcha. There's just gonna be some implied manly love. Understood. And yes, I am going to be... I'm going to be faithful to the source material as I can, but I don't think there's a skeleton option in the game. We'll see. We might have to experiment with what Ricky could look like with skin. Ugh. Anyway. We are coming up to about 8 minutes. Up to the hour. So... I do have a lot of work to take care of, as y'all know. I have a lot of drawing to do and a lot of sitting in a chair. Not hurting my back, surprisingly, even though a lot of people I know shrimp while they do art. I don't. I get a little bit of descriptors in the beginning of it, but no full-on descriptions for scenes. But for a bit of cover my own ass... We'll see. We will see. I haven't played through it in a while. Okay. Worst case scenario, I felt there's no voice acting if I recall correctly. So I think I will be okay to just keep my sensor handy just in case. But it's unlikely. It is unlikely that game in particular, because of who developed it, I doubt it will be anything moderately problematic. I've played it through it a long time ago, like the first maybe hour or 2 hours, if I recall correctly. It wasn't very much. It was just implied tenseness and passes. But we'll see. We will see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting being straight as an arrow and trying to get through that game. I'll be fine. What am I saying? I'll be fine. Alright, let me see who I can offload y'all Twitch folks to. I want to thank you for spending your time with us here at Hotel Calaveras. We appreciate anybody and everybody who stops on by. I played through it when I was dating a woman. Yep. It'll probably be fine. Gotcha. Okay. Let me do my usual business, and I will take off for the night. Let me see who is live right now. course, we know Doug is up and running. Let's see. Echo, Piper. Ooh, wait. How long has Baron been going? 5 hours? Not bad. Ooh. Ooh, hey, wait. Spirit Hunter Deathmark, playing by Confetti the Clown. Raiding into Doug wouldn't be a bad idea either, nah. Unless... Wait a minute. I don't see Doug here. I think Doug's done already. Hold on. Let me double check this. Who is live? Yep, looks like Doug is done for the day. That's why he could chat in. Okay. My bad, Doug. I saw your promo post. Oh, he's on YouTube only. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it's not on Twitch. So Doug is not an option today on the Twitch side of things. That is perfectly fine. Let's see here. Who do I want to send you guys to? Ooh, do not want to do that. Okay. Then I will go ahead. Let's see. Let me flip a coin, because I could either send you... Okay. Okay, you're on YouTube. Gotcha, Doug. Good luck on your stream. I'll be ending here shortly. Okay. I am gonna send you guys... I'm gonna make a coin flip. Why not? Those Deaths Films, welcome on in. We were just about to wrap up tonight. If you'd like to stick around for the raid, feel free to. If not, I appreciate you stopping by and checking out the Bone Man real quick. I'm a skeleton singer-songwriter and streamer. I appreciate you stopping by, though. Let's see. Iceworm, Armored Core. Let's see. How do y'all feel about a horror game, folks? A horror game played by a horror enthusiast clown. We could say hi to my fellow Funny Bones member, or let's see. Could also say hello to Piper. I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, Confetti is playing Spirit Hunter Deathmark. I have no idea what it's about. I don't know if Confetti's going to end anytime soon, but it is a collab, so... Alright. Then it's been decided. We're gonna go support our fellow Funny Bones. So, as always, folks, thank you very much for sticking around with me. I hope you had a lovely time. We're going to send you over to Confetti. And... Ooh, it's a visual novel. Nice. I hope you all have a lovely night. Sweet dreams, if you can, after this horror stream. I am gonna raid and probably run, go get a bite to eat, and get back to work. But thank you very much for joining me for a lovely little chat. As always, folks, take care of yourselves, be safe, and as always, memento vivere, memento mori, and enjoy writing your life story. Have a good night, everybody. Wish me luck on the tournament prep, and I'll see you tomorrow for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.